Hi, this is Greg Reed. Today I'm talking a little bit more about personal development, particularly what you're actually out there doing in order to personally develop yourself. What are you actually doing in order to help grow yourself? One of my mentors often used to talk to me about what his personal regime was each day in personal development, and it was simply this. Every morning when he woke up, he used to spend at least 30 minutes up to an hour of going through some form of personal development, whether he sat down and watched a DVD, he actually listened to something on a CD, or even sat back and read a book that was going to help him grow and help him personally develop. And it became a habit for him, and he constantly still practices that today. Even though he's a multiple seven-figure earner, he actually practices that kind of skill on a daily basis right now as we speak. So today I want to sort of talk to you, what are you actually doing, and what are you out there doing as part of your personal development regime. And I suppose I wanted to really talk about getting involved in doing some reading, at least at 30 minutes each day, and then perhaps another 5 or 10 minutes at night just before you go to bed, to help those good positive thoughts just sink into the subconscious. So we've all heard of the personal development books out there, Think and Grow Rich, How to Win Friends and Influence People, The Magic of Thinking Big, and these are some of the great classics of the personal development phase, and hopefully you've already got those in your library. But if you haven't, I strongly recommend you go out there and get them. Now, if you want to catch up on something a little bit more in the current era, I'd like to introduce you to a couple of books that I'm actually reading right at the moment. And one of them is this one here by Harvey Mackay. It's called Dig Your Well Before You Need It. This is undoubtedly probably one of the best books on networking. Now, I didn't say network marketing, I mean networking. Actually getting out there and developing what we call your spider web, or a group of friends around you that, if the day ever comes and you are in deep strife and you're really needing help, who in your network are you going to be able to make that call to in order to get some assistance? And vice versa, when what networks are you in that people can call upon you when they really need help and assistance? So I strongly recommend have a look at that book by Harvey Mackay, Dig Your Well Before You Really Need It. It is undoubtedly the best book I've ever read on networking. The other book is just something recent that's come out, again by one of the great industry leaders out there. This gentleman was a former Hall of Fame winner for a real estate group at the very tender age of about 28 years of age. He couldn't really see the leverage in the real estate business, and he wanted to get out into another industry, and he chose the network marketing industry. And it's been extremely kind to him over the last 20 years, where he's earned well in excess of $20-odd million again in that particular industry. He's always been a gentleman who's I've admired, because he's also probably one of the most disciplined people I've ever noticed out there, and he really takes his professions very seriously. In fact, he relies on probably what the title of his book is as part of his daily makeup. And the book that I'm referring to is called, I don't know if you can see that one yet, Little Things Matter, and it's a book by Todd Smith. Now, I got this book just recently, and I've just been going through it, but I've been, as I said, a fan of Todd's for years. He does have a website, littlethingsmatter.com. You can also go there and pick up a copy of this book. But in here it talks about the 100 different ways you can actually live your life on a daily basis, and it really drills down on the little things in life that actually matter. And it's a very, very powerful book, and it's certainly one that helps your personal development. So I said, make sure you go out there and grab those classics. There's a couple of books I've suggested today that perhaps you could add to your library. But whatever you do, spend 30 minutes a day as soon as you wake on getting some personal development into your life, whether you're going to read a book, watch a DVD, or listen to a CD, and then again just before you go to bed spend another 5 or 10 minutes doing some personal development as well. You turn this into a habit, and your life will dramatically change for the better. Thanks for being with me. I've had a great time. I look forward to catching up with you again real soon. Bye for now.